Today we're going to talk about why they are not conforming to the version of them that you want them to be. So, let's talk about it, guys. Hello everyone, my name is Al and welcome to my channel Simply Create with Al. And if you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. I'm here every day making manifesting easier for you, sharing my tips and advices so that you can use them to create the life I have always dreamed of. And if you are in need of coaching, I still have this week my sale, so go down in the description box and you have all the information, send me an email and we are going to work together. But now we are going to talk about why they are not conforming. So let's get into it, guys. Whenever we're trying to manifest someone into our lives, it doesn't really matter if it's an ex or a friend or a crush. So many factors play together so that we get what we want. And sometimes we stand in our way, and I'm going to tell you why. The baggage, the emotion, that anxiety, that feeling of not wanting to miss something, to lose something. The imagination, the assumptions of what they are up to, what they are up to with, and so on. This creates so much heaviness, so much anxiety in ourselves. And it makes quite difficult for us to achieve what we want. And when there is an old story there, it makes things even more complicated, because sometimes they showed us a version of them that we didn't want to see. And it triggered us so much that we kept recreating that version of them. And then we start to assuming and believing that that is exactly who they are. And now, when things are falling apart, we want to recreate them. But that version of them that we have seen does not let us change it. Okay? That's why it's so important to let go of the old story. I keep repeating it, and I'm going to repeat it every time. Because here's the thing. That version of them, the version you do not like, is a version that you have created. It's not your fault, but you saw a glimpse of something you didn't want, or through your limiting beliefs and fears, you have created them to be that way. And then, that fear of them being that version creates them to be that version during that period. It's sometimes difficult to understand that this is all us, okay? But if you have seen a different version of them in the past, if you have seen who they can be, then you already have access to what you want, right? So instead of focusing on that version of them that you do not like, you have to let it go and focus on the version of them that you want them to be. It's like it's another person, You have to accept one thing. People in our lives, they are just playing their role in our lives, okay? We have assigned them these roles through our assumptions, our fears, our limiting beliefs, our complaints. So what we have to do, we have to take care of how we think about them, of what we think about them, of how we remember them. This is so important because this is basically what is creating them to be the way they are. So when you know that and you take control of that and your emotions and your thoughts, you know one thing. You have created it, you can change it. you can start assuming that they are not that person that you got to know. They are different. And how you do it? You look around yourself. Things change every day. People change. Why shouldn't your person change too? Do you think they like to be that version of them that you do not like, that you hate? No, they don't. So start assuming that they are the person that you want to see, the person that you want to love. And this way, they will become that version of them. They have to become that version of them. Because this is how you are assuming them to be. And I know it is sometimes difficult. That's why I already talked to you guys. Assume things in a way that it works for you, not against you. Okay? Things in the universe do not have any meaning unless we give it meaning. Right? Someone can be rude to you. So you can assume this is a rude person, or you can assume this is a person who is having a bad day. And which version do you think is going to be better for you to deal with? The person who is always rude, or who is just having a bad day and that will realize that that's not the way they treat people? You understand what I mean? So from now on, start assuming that whatever happened with your person in the past was something that has changed it from the person they are right now. Okay? That was an old version of them. And now they are completely different. They are the way you need them to be. Because, if they want to be in your reality, you have to set boundaries. You have to say, if you want to be in my reality, then you have to be this way. Then you have to treat me this way. Then you have to love me this way. Okay? And you can assume, when you start seeing small steps, you can assume, well, this is leading us to where I want us to be. This is just a small thing, but it's leading us to that point that I am working towards. So guys, that's it from me. I really hope you got some important message here. Okay, something that's going to help you to achieve what you want. Thank you so much for being here. If you like this video, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. And I will be here tomorrow with you guys. See you. Bye bye.